The year that was historic year for Eala. 2 weeks before the WTA 1000 Miami Open last March, Eala competed in the ITF W75 Trnava in Slovakia. Ranked 140th in the world at the time, Eala was defeated in the second round by world number 266 Valentina Reiser of Switzerland, 6-4, 2-6, 2-6. 2 months earlier, she missed out on the women's singles main draw of the Australian Open after falling to world number 134 Jana Fed of Croatia, 5-7, 2-6, in the opening round of the qualifiers. It marked the third consecutive year she bowed out in the Australian Open qualifiers. Then came the Miami Miracle, a breakthrough that catapulted Eala into mainstream recognition and forever elevated the standing of Philippine tennis in the international arena of the Open era. Eala secured 4 straight wins against players all ranked in the top 80 in the world. Before Miami, she had only beaten 2 players ranked in the top 100. Her previous best showing in a WTA event was a second-round finish at the Winners' Open in Cluj-Napoca, Romania, in 2021. In Miami, she advanced all the way to the semifinals, defeating 3 Grand Slam champions on her way: world number 25 Jelena Ostapenko of Latvia, 2017 French Open, world number 5 Madison Keys of the United States, 2025 Australian Open, and world number 2 Iga Swiatek of Poland, French Open 2020, 2022, 2023, 2024, US Open 2022, Wimbledon 2025. As Eala climbed the world rankings and became a fixture on the WTA Tour, her list of historic feats continued to grow. Yet, as competition intensified, losses also began to pile up, a natural part of life on the professional circuit. Eala's journey was uniquely nuanced, as it came with a large Filipino fan base, including both devoted supporters and critical observers. Social media quickly became a battleground, with some keyboard warriors pouncing on every misstep to downplay her accomplishments. Many of these fans who previously knew little about Philippine tennis or the difference between the Billie Jean King Cup and the Davis Cup suddenly posed as tennis experts, critiquing her every defeat. But true tennis enthusiasts and longtime followers recognized how far the Rafa Nadal Academy product had come. In 2024, Eala was ranked only 158th in the world. What a difference a year made. Top 50 in singles world rankings, Eala became the first Filipino, male or female, to reach the top 50 in singles. The previous highest ranking achieved by a Filipina was Maricris Fernandez-Gens at number 284, while Cecil Mamiat peaked at number 72 in men's singles, representing the United States at the time. Mamiat only began representing the Philippines in 2005. WTA finals and titles. She became the first Filipino to reach the singles final of a WTA event, WTA 250 Eastbourne, and the first to win a WTA 125 singles title, WTA Guadalajara 125 Open. Grand Slam milestones. Eala became the first Filipino to reach the singles second round of a Grand Slam, notching her 4th career victory over a top 25 player by defeating 14th seed Clara Tauson of Denmark, 6-3, 2-6, 7-6, 13-11, in the US Open. She is also the first Filipina to reach the women's doubles second round of a Grand Slam, French Open with Renata Zarazua of Mexico, and the first to make the women's doubles quarterfinals of a WTA 1000 event, Italian Open with Coco Gauff. The last Filipina to win the title was Fernandez-Gens in 1999. In the SEA Games finals in Thailand, Eala dominated Maninkaya Sawanki, the top Southeast Asian on the WTA Tour earlier in 2025, 6-1, 6-2. Sawanki had defeated Eala in 3 sets at the ITF Takasaki in October 2024. Eala is not only one of the breakout stars of 2025, but also a major crowd puller, attracting attention and fans wherever she competes. With the spotlight comes higher expectations for 2026. But Eala has always displayed a calm demeanor and a maturity beyond her years. She has proven her ability to thrive under pressure and embraces the sacrifices required to reach the pinnacle of her sport. Some years pass quietly, leaving only footprints that fade with time. Others announce themselves loudly, carrying moments that reshape not only a career but a nation's belief in what is possible. For Eala, the year that was did not simply add pages to her journey, it underlined her name in bold ink across Philippine sporting history. It was a year defined by growth, courage, and quiet determination. A year when potential transformed into proof. At the start of the year, Eala already carried expectations heavier than most athletes her age. She was no longer just the promising junior who had lifted Grand Slam trophies in the past, nor simply the Filipina training at the Rafa Nadal Academy with dreams bigger than borders. She was stepping into a space where dreams are tested relentlessly, the professional tour. The transition from promise to performance is never gentle, but Alex embraced it with the same calm intensity that had become her signature. Every tournament felt like a classroom. Losses became lessons and victories, no matter how small on paper, felt monumental. Each match demanded not only skill but belief. Against more experienced opponents, Alex did not shrink. She stood her ground, rally by rally, proving that youth could be fearless when backed by discipline. What made the year historic was not just the numbers beside her name, but the meaning behind them. Every win echoed louder because of where she came from. Tennis is not the most visible sport in the Philippines, and yet, with every powerful forehand and every hard-fought match, Alex pulled the spotlight toward it. She reminded the country that excellence can rise from unexpected places, and that Filipino athletes belong on the world stage. One of the defining moments of the year was her breakthrough performances against higher-ranked players. These were not fluke victories or moments of luck. They were earned through long rallies, mental toughness, and an unwavering refusal to be intimidated. Watching Alex compete that year felt like witnessing confidence bloom in real time. She played not as a newcomer asking for permission, but as a contender staking her claim. Beyond the court, Alex's year carried a deeper resonance. She became a symbol, especially for young Filipinos who rarely see themselves represented in global tennis. Her journey spoke quietly but powerfully. Success does not require abandoning identity. She competed with the Philippine flag stitched close to her heart, carrying her culture, values, and humility wherever she played. The pressure was immense, yet Alex handled it with grace. Interviews reflected a maturity beyond her years. She spoke of patience, of trusting the process, and of staying grounded. In a world obsessed with instant success, her words, and her actions, offered a refreshing reminder that greatness is built, not rushed. There were setbacks, of course. No historic year is complete without moments of doubt. Matches slipped away. Opportunities narrowly missed. But what defined Eala's year was her response. She returned stronger, sharper, and more focused each time. Resilience became her quiet superpower. As the season unfolded, something shifted. Opponents no longer underestimated her. Fans no longer asked if she could succeed, but how far she could go. The narrative changed. Alex was no longer a future story, she was a present force.